This is what leaving Gaza looks like. Driving through the dust and debris, 16 healthcare workers finally evacuating the Gaza European Hospital. A journey many outside Gaza haven't seen, and most inside are unable to make. Among them, Dr. Adam Hammoui, a US combat surgeon and humanitarian first responder. He recently chose to stay behind when an initial evacuation was only offered to US citizens.
This is the first wave. Another one usually starts around 2 a.m.
These are the conditions Hammoui and his colleagues worked under.
They just wait till everyone really falls asleep and then they try to wake you up again.
He wrote a letter to President Biden saying he had never witnessed, quote, the level of atrocities and targeting of medical colleagues as he had in Gaza, urging the president to allow a humanitarian corridor to be established and for his colleagues and himself to be allowed to evacuate. Days later, the team were on their way.
Our farewell was marked with many tears on both sides. We gave them everything we had. We left really with the clothes we were wearing in a small backpack each. But even then, they were giving us little gifts to remember them by, and with promises that we will come back and we will continue to help them and we won't forget.
You do want to go back, right?
All of us want to go back. There are people who are not able to leave, like the Palestinians themselves, and we can't forget them.
And while getting permission was one thing, making the treacherous journey was another.
It was very dystopian the way it happened. Everything was through instructions by phone with very choppy service.
Okay, so green light to go around all the trucks, be first in the line. Perfect, clear.
Everything, I believe, was observed through the overhead drones.
We're coming to the first checkpoint we gotta go through.
It took us about 3 hours to do that 15-minute drive that normally takes to get to border. It was a level of destruction I had not seen before. There was nothing left standing. The unusual part was that crossing, which was really, like I said, it was like out of a science fiction movie. Once you left the gate and when we were driving through Israel, it was a completely another world. I went from what I just described to driving through California. It was like that place didn't exist.